Okay, welcome once again to the Let's Enjoy Piano Self-Expression Method, where we're looking at some basic blues endings. If you're a beginner and you have the book, if you don't, you can get a copy, page 72. Go to the website. If you want some video chat lessons, there's some details there as well. let'senjoypiano.com. And you can view my basic blues improv lessons on YouTube. And we're going to go over endings today, and maybe some introductions too, but endings are our main thing. I call it bells, whistles, and doodads. So the first idea, blues in C, to be focused on your blue notes, which is your flat third and your flat 5, and the flat 7. That gives you the C7. Or the E diminished chord. Here's an E major, here's E minor, and take a minor chord, lower the top note, you have a diminished. Put C in the bass. That's the basic way that C7 is sounding. You go down here, and you wiggle the E diminished. That's a very standard ending using the flatted 7. So when you're ending the 12-bar blues and you're doing C, let's go from G, F, and C. Here's the blue note. Slide off the blue note, and then use E diminished. Using the flatted third and the flatted 5, I call the V slide. You can add that ending too as well. So coming down. And end with the C7. You slide off the G in the G chord using the plurality of B diminished, B, D, F, sliding off the blue note. Here's the G chord, here's the flatted third, here's the flatted 5. You can use that as well as a little precursor to the ending, but sliding off. Now, using the blues scale, which is on page 73, there's the blue note, there's the blue note, and up here's the blue note as well in the key of C. Flatted third, flatted 5. You can look on page 77 and 78 too. That shows you visualizing the C chord and all the notes around the C chord. And 78 shows the F chord and all the notes around the F chord. Every note has a sound, every note has a name. The flatted third, the flatted 5. And if you add in, and you play the blue scale, you have the root, the flat third, the 4, the flat 5, the 5, and the flat 7. So you have these 3 blue notes, which is, by the way, an E flat minor chord. You could spot it that way. And then you have, what's left is the 1, 4, 5. Which is the 1 chord, the 4, and the 5. When you play the 1 in the key of C, the first chord is called the 1. 4 up is the F chord, and 5 up is the G chord. You could look at page 72 and it lays it out nicely. But now we're at the ending. Those are the last 2 endings, the blues scale uses the flat 5, the flat 3, and the flat 7, the 3 blue notes. And you can go into the E diminished. You can do the V slide. Wiggle on the tremolo, called a tremolo. When you're moving close together, it's a trill. When you wiggle far apart, it's a tremolo. It's another kind of a beginning. The 1 to 6, flat 6, or augmented 5, 5, augment 4, 4, 3, 2, or flat 3, excuse me, 2, 1. So you can use the tremolo on that. The V slide, blue scale, or the E diminished, and then the last one is the ZaZa, I call it. D flat 7, D flat in the bass, F diminished here. Top of a 7 chord is a diminished. This is F major, F minor, F diminished. So F, A, C, F major, A flat for the minor, and you flat the top note, move it down a half step. It's the only diminished chord that's a little tiny triangle. And D flat in the bass, into C major 7, E, G, B on your right hand. And this is the third, your thumb is on the third. So you can slide off the blue note and just do the blue note slide, let's say. So there's a little bells, whistles, and doodads at the end, focusing on the blue notes. And that you can put it any way you want to. Experiment, try different things, and try them in different octaves as well. You can do the blues scale up here too, even as an introduction. And that's 1 to 3. You go right up, 4, sharp 4, 5, and then the root on the top. This is the bassy ending, 4, sharp 4, and 5, and root. So you have that. Okay, so there's a little from basic blues endings that you can experiment with. And that's on the page 72, the blues chapter in the Let's Enjoy Piano method. So pick up a copy. Interested in some personal lessons, a couple here and there, look me up on the website, and maybe we can connect for a few lessons here and there. Thank you very much. I hope that helps, and enjoy experimenting with the blues.